Today is Father's Day. Most of the churches we have seen today actually observe this year's Father's Day. Of course, you know, fathers today face numerous challenges that can impact their well-being generally. We are at Worship Arcade Asaba, where they just closed their service. We are with the senior pastor here. Meet Reverend Peter Meyer. Okay, please bring us to speed. What's so special about today's?
Yeah, today, good afternoon, viewers. Today is Father's Day, a day set aside to globally celebrate fathers, the work that fathers do, the price that fathers pay, the love that fathers show, the tears, the secret tears that fathers shed. And it's very important that, you know, we are all used to the love of a mother, the celebration of mothers, but I think it is noble enough for one day like this to be set aside to recognize the efforts that men, fathers put, especially responsible fathers, put into making their homes what it is. And in tandem with 1 Timothy 5:8 that says the man who does not take care of his home well is worse than an infidel. So I think today is worthy enough to celebrate men and fathers who can pay the price to make their families great.
Okay, quickly, how do families or fathers balance their work and their family?
It's important that every father has a scale of preference and priorities, because the child or the home you do not care for, what you have pursued in terms of money, you will eventually use it to nurse and care for that family when things go wrong. So most times I tell the fathers, you must operate a 60-40 principle. While you put the 60-40 into the vision, into your work, into the career, into the business to make home run well, you must bring the 40% back home to have a relationship with not just your wife but your children. There are many homes suffering from the lack of fathers, the presence of fathers. So absentee fathers is part of the problem, where we have a lot of societal miscreants all over the place. So fathers must balance it in order to achieve societal equilibrium.
Okay, we have Pastor Mrs. Paula Meyer. Okay, please, in what area can mothers complement the effort of fathers in bringing up their home?
Okay, thank you very much. Mothers, it's their responsibility to actually complement, because from the book of Genesis, God made us to understand that we are the help meet. We are to help the men meet their needs in society, meet their achieve their status at home, and even at large in their vision. So mothers can support also financially, materially, above all mentally, because if the man is not mentally stable, he would not be the ideal father he's supposed to be.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Okay, we have Pastor Friday. Okay, sir, in what area can fathers balance their emotional stress and their family, and as well balance their financial stress and their family, especially in this hard economy?
Well, first and foremost, we have to be grateful to God for today, that it's been set aside to celebrate fathers who has a burden of load of challenges in the family. As a father, the preference we give is caring for the children 50-50, 100%. Because you see, the miscreant we have in the society today is because mother and father is looking out for money there without caring for the children at home, leaving the children on the care or to the care of the housemate. But at this point in time, we get to know that our responsibility is not only paying the school fees of the children, but at least we have to guide the children physically, spiritually, and otherwise to bring out the good people to the society as our children. Praise God.
All right, let's come back to Reverend Peter Meyer. Okay, sir. Okay, bring us to speed. What are the societal expectations roles father are expected to play in their family, in the society, in the community?
Oh, okay, like we all know, the father is the head of the house, and being the head of the home brings financial responsibility naturally on your shoulders. So for the family, the father is supposed to be the one to pay the major bills. Of course, while the wife is expected to support, but the bills concerning the house rents, the school fees, the feeding of the family, and all the major bills of the home are supposed to be for the father. Of course, remember, the woman is supposed to support. Also in society, the man is like the role model that a whole lot of people look up to. Children should be able to see that, okay, the father is living responsibly, the father is living according to the rules and constitution of where he lives. The father is showing good example to the children so that they can also be able to emulate, and by so doing the society will be a better place. And you know, globally, men, especially in this part of the world, leadership has been naturally placed on the man. So for the man to be an effective leader, he has to first start that leadership responsibility from his home, from the office or where he finds himself at work, and extends it to society. So a father must show good example to all of those that is under him and around him.
Okay, let me talk to
Austin. Yeah, thank you so much. That's all we can take there from Austin, Austin, our correspondent, live from the capital in Delta State, Asaba. There.